The budget for the show has been slashed.
Slashed?
Yeah, I spent all my money this past weekend at Ultimate Comics Carry doing that big buying event.
Oh no.
We have just too many comics and action figures now, so that cut out of the budget for what to pick up.
So they're firing you? That's pretty tough. That's
Oh, yeah, it's me that
it's
we're
you.
letting go.
Of course. I mean, you couldn't do it without me. You don't regularly do it without me.
You know,
I'm not.
Jen.
I'm not salty about it.
Jen, just make sure you get his key on the way.
He never had one.
Oh.
It's true.
All right.
You know what else is true?
There's a lot of great comics out this week.
There's a ton of fantastic comics, including but not limited to Devil's Reign, #1, starting out with Marvel.
Speaking of, just gotta jump in. Our exclusive
I'm gonna call it. This is my favorite exclusive that we've done.
and 50% of it is out this week.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Isn't that fun?
That's super fun. In keeping, we looked at the board. We said this is a big trend. People love when they're breaking up. Like, you get this cover this week, this cover this week.
Yeah.
Everybody adores that. So we decided to follow suit.
So, Devil's Reign #1,
Mm-hmm.
Alex Maleev exclusive, doing both Daredevils.
Mm-hmm.
Two.
Daredevils.
It's gorgeously painted.
Mm-hmm.
On issue #1, you're getting that trade dress.
Yeah.
And if you want the Virgin, you gotta come back for issue #2. The Virgin of that cover is gonna be on issue #2. That way, if you buy the set, we decided to make this economical for you. If you buy the set, you can read 2 different comics when you read them.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
You get 2
Very
comics
nice.
instead of just getting 2 of the same comic.
I'm into that.
You
I'm
can
into
read
that.
1 and 2 just very carefully with your gloves on because
Yes.
it's a high value exclusive with Alex Maleev, extremely limited. So
And, one of the most recognizable of all the Daredevil artists across the years.
Maleev, everyone, yeah. Oh man,
Incredible run.
Of course,
He was born to draw Daredevil. But also the story is awesome. It is the conclusion-ish. Zdarsky is going to be coming back for Daredevil Woman Without Fear pretty soon. But this is the conclusion to his arc with Matt. Everything that Matt's been going through, it's all led to this. Kingpin is finally making his big play in New York City, and it is going to have ramifications across the multiverse.
Multiverse.
He's usually not a multiverse guy.
That's usually a Spider-Man.
But...
He's like the one New York guy who doesn't deal with the multiverse.
Exactly. But now he's bringing in the A-team. Yeah.
All the different Daredevils from all the different. Is that what it's going to be?
It's not all the different Daredevils.
Robot Daredevil.
That's what the Fantastic Four one is it's all the different Doc Ocks.
Nice. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, the Superior Four. It's one of the tie-ins. But the main event is that he has like changed the law to make it like very difficult to be able to wear a mask. He's like, yeah, you're fine. Just show us who you are, and then you are state sanctioned. But otherwise. So he's keen acting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a law in North Carolina.
Basically, yeah. Look it up. This is real.
We have anti-mask laws, yeah.
We sure do. But anyway. Marco Cicchetto is drawing.
That's your series regular.
Exactly.
I mean, they traded out some artists, but he's the one from the beginning.
Indeed, he is. Open order covers include Momoko, Scotty Young, Bagley, and more.
A lot of good variants.
A lot of awesome variants for this book. And of course I love Daredevil, so this is a treat for me.
Yeah.
But the 1 in 25 is In-Hyuk Lee. The 1 in 50 is John Romita Jr.
It's a good one.
It's a great one. It's a really good cover. The 1 in 200 is the Momoko version, and of course our store exclusive, limited to 2,500 copies.
That's a great round number.
Isn't it? I like it.
Devil's Reign, #1. Pick it up. Especially if you've been picking up Daredevil. And again, like you said, there's going to be tie-ins, ramifications with all your other favorite Marvel heroes. Yeah. So
this is to Daredevil what King in Black was to Venom.
To Venom. That's perfect, yeah. Another big #1 from our friends at Marvel. Since right now, a lot of the mainline series winding down. Daredevil just ended before that new mini. Right now, there's going to be no more Captain America coming out or Iron Man coming out. There's just going to be Captain America, Iron Man #1. Going back to the Tales of Suspense days when you can only get them as the twofer.
As the duo,
As the duo. So the duo is back for Captain America, Iron Man #1. Written by Derek Landry, who brought you that great Falcon Winter Soldier series from a year or so ago. Yeah. Art by the interior artist on Iron Man, Angel Unizweta.
Great.
A ton of great covers. Of course, you got Gleason.
Got to.
Torrin Clark. Mm-hmm. Adam Kubert. Mm-hmm. You gotta have an Alex Ross. You just got to.
Yeah. The A covers.
And the 1 in 50 is the version of that Alex Ross. 1 in 25 by Dan Jurgens, who did that great Hulk cover. So there's a lot of great covers, but basically, these two teaming up while their mainline books are on hiatus. Teaming up to take down some bad guys. You know, it's classic. It's got a classic kind of Silver Age team up vibe to me.
Yeah.
So if you dig like the old school Tales of Suspense, or maybe you're just sub to Captain America or sub to Iron Man, you're not going to be able to get that while this is happening. So pick this one up instead.
Yeah. They're a fun like buddy cop duo.
They are.
They're just so different.
They're so different.
Moving on to the indie titles, from Vault Comics, we've got Lunar Room #1. This is written by Danny Lore with art by Georgia Sposito. Mm-hmm. And the pitch is a werewolf mob enforcer.
Yeah.
And mob.
It's
not
a werewolf
just,
mob. Yes.
Werewolf mob enforcer is hired to protect a mage. We're ticking all the boxes.
All the supernatural boxes.
Who may have the key to getting herself back.
Back to human?
Presumably.
Or back to just, he's not...
Maybe back to just having a soul.
Not a maid werewolf anymore.
Maybe. Gotta read to find out.
Yeah.
I'm definitely hooked. We got a 1 in 5 by Nathan Gooden. 1 in 10 by Richard Pace. 1 in 25 by Miranda... What? Michaela...
Dawson.
Michaela Dawson.
Dawn.
Michaela Dawn. So sorry. 1 in 50 by Maria the Wolf. And the 1 in 100 is a foil.
I really hope that, I don't remember what the 1 in 50 looks like, but I really hope it's just like actual wolf paw prints.
That would be awesome.
Like
I would really
like it's from like a wolf sanctuary or something, and Maria the wolf is...
Or maybe it's like people footprints that like go into the footprints.
Okay, just saying.
Yeah,
Couple of cover designers right here.
Hit us
up. For me, issue #2 of What's the Furthest Place from Here, the new series from Matt Rosenberg, Tyler Boss. It's still double size for the low price of $3.99. So you're getting double the pages that you normally get on a typical image book, and you're still paying that $3.99 price. First issue, man, I thought it hooked me. I thought it was great. Tyler Boss's art so fun, and really does a great job of setting up this like post-apocalyptic world they're in, where it's all in this little guarded area, this little turf that these guys have. Only kids allowed. Only kids allowed in this.
So good.
In this post-apocalyptic world. After you turn.
Children of the Corn post-apoc. It's rad.
After you turn 18. You gotta go out into the unknown.
That's not our problem anymore.
But the main protagonist, who is pregnant, she's not 18 yet, but she decides...
Teen mom.
She's deciding to see what's out there.
Yeah.
Before her time. She's been inspired by... you also pick like a meaningful record that you bring out with you into the wilderness when you leave.
Love it.
Hall & Oates spoke to her.
Which one? Which album did you pick of Hall & Oates?
I don't remember. Do you remember?
No.
I don't know.
Self-title.
It was Hall & Oates, and the dude was like, "No, you gotta pick punk."
Yeah. It's like Hall & Oates ain't gonna get you through the apocalypse.
No.
Yeah, that's your soundtrack. You're done for.
It's like the beginning of The Jerk. She's like, "This music really speaks to me. If there's this out there, there's got to be more like this out there."
Yeah.
But yeah, that first, and we're joking, but that first issue was super fun.
Great. It was
and yeah, real hook, ends on a cliffhanger. So we're dealing with that cliffhanger because she leaves into the wilderness. Her crew going out to find her.
Will they?
Find out. Really good. Continue to be some great variants on this. 1 in 50, Jenna Chan. Courtney Maynard does that connecting map variant. Jonathan Hickman does the 1 in 50. So,
love that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And Tyler Boss and Declan Shelby do the orderable. Pick it up. Issue 1 was great. If you haven't, we still have some.
Mm-hmm.
We went pretty big because we thought it was great. So, grab it while you can.
I like the theme of getting predominantly writers to also do a cover for the series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bendis.
Bendis do the.
One.
Yeah, you're right.
Wonder who's next. Moving on to DC Comics.
Oof.
Yes, I'm very excited about this.
I know you are.
1 Star Squadron #1.
Who's that? What's that creative team?
Mark Russell and Steve Lieber. Right.
So fun.
Awesome team.
Mark Russell done so many good books for DC.
He doesn't do anything that I dislike.
Steve Lieber, from Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. So like that art style is
Eisner
just
award-winning.
Perfect for this, right?
Yeah.
So the premise is that you've got Batman, Wonder Woman. Those are like the A tier, and then you got a B tier.
Green Arrow.
They're somewhere in the middle. They're like D tier,
Okay.
Like that's not in the middle of the alphabet.
No.
It's further
M
down.
tier.
M tier. They're M tier. And so they basically are working at this like agency that rents them out for like birthday parties and small petty crimes.
Like
and
a
stuff.
rent-a-car
because
in
they're
a mall?
cheap, right?
Yeah.
Like because nobody wants Red Tornado like showing up to the. So it's just taking all these characters that really don't get a lot of time in the sun and just be like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your spare time?
When it's not a world-ending event where they need everybody, what are you up to during the day?
Exactly. What sort of temp agency are you?
Yeah, they're not Booster Gold. You can't contract for yourself. you have to.
I love that. Yeah, the Booster isn't one. He's like, no, I outrank you.
I'm good. Yeah.
The A cover is Steve Lieber, and the B is longtime Mark Russell collaborator Steve Pugh. So
I'm super stoked, especially coming off of Eisner Award-winning Jimmy Olsen for Steve Lieber.
Yeah, and then Not All
Russell.
Robots has been amazing.
So good, and they both do so great with comedic books.
Yes.
So
and, this is the exact type of pitch. Yeah. It's so up their alley.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it.
For me, ending on a big one.
Yeah.
Batman 118, and you're like, 118? That's not a number 1. Well, kind of is. This is the onboarding of a new creative team, Josh Williamson, who has been like the main architect, along with Tinian, of the DC Universe these past few months, Infinite Frontier. He's the new writer on Batman.
Yes, he is.
And new artist, Jorge Molina, which I'm very excited for.
Gorgeous interiors.
Yeah.
I was just flipping through it.
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Brand new creative team, and Fear State is over. We're moving on into the next chapter for Batman.
Yeah.
He's actually leaving Gotham behind. So
he
has to.
Yeah, because he's out of money, out of luck, right? So he lost all these assets. Somebody had to buy them. Okay.
Yeah.
There's now a new owner of Batman Incorporated.
And you can't spoil it.
I will not, but it's awesome. It is a very interesting turn.
There's a new character debut in this issue.
Indeed.
But
Abyss.
Abyss.
Yeah.
This is Abyss's first appearance.
Indeed.
Covers by Matina and Bodrovork.
Nailed it.
I gotta get this right. Bogdanovic.
Love it.
Victor Bogdanovic, who is doing a little McFarlane homage for Batman with a classic, old school trade dress. It is just you don't see many McFarlane homages on Batman. Usually that's saved for every single Marvel book ever.
They've got everything,
or
like the
every single
box
Dynamite book, man. Everyone's jumping in on the McFarlane homages.
Yeah.
But yes, this everyone was so hyped on this cover. It was originally just a ratio, I think just the 1 in 25. But the retailers were like, we demanded that it be orderable.
Yeah.
So we went really heavy on that cover because it's such a classic. There's a version that's a 1 in 25. The 1 in 50 for the book is actually by Jacques. Then there's the 1 in 100 Bogdanovic, which is a silver foil.
Yep.
And the 1 in 250 is a gold foil version of that McFarlane homage. But yeah, I mean, yes, the cover's great. We talked about covers because people always want to know about them. But they're doing that super cool homage because it is a brand new jumping on point for Batman.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get you to pick up this book. They're pulling out all the stops, all the bells and whistles, all the doohickeys flying around, so you pick this up.
And it's it is a thick issue, so it feels great holding, like, the card stock especially. It feels like a weighty book.
Oh, yeah. And Josh Williams, super solid GC.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
been the architect of, like, basically this entire new generation.
So might as well put him on the big book.
Might as well.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about this one.
Yeah.
Pick it up. It's a really good good time to try Batman if you've been out of the Bat game for a little bit.
It's a great jumping on point.
And if you're...
It does a good job, like, you know, kind of bringing everybody up to speed about where everything stands.
And if you dug Tinian's run and you're like, I'm sad... Give Williamson a run. Give these guys a go. You gotta give these guys a go, because that was him with Tom King.
That's what and everybody said that.
After Tom King, he was like, I don't want any more. I don't want any more Batman. I was like, Tinian's is actually good. Read it.
It's really good.
It's really good. Yeah. So let's give Williamson and Jorge Molina, and it's not like they're like, let's give them a go. We know they're great.
They're proven
creators.
entities. Yeah.
So
and I've read it. I can confirm it's a great issue. So.
Yeah. You like that ending. We can't talk about it,
ending.
but so a lot of fun.
Hit me up at the store. let's put it that way.
We'll have all these books and more Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern on the Ultimate Comics Live show. He'll have all those books and more in store at the Carry Store.
I will. Wednesday morning.
So go say hi. I'm going to my concert. I gotta go.
You gotta get out of here.
And then we gotta talk about the next show, One Host. How we're gonna...
Yeah, that sucks to just be, like, out on your butt, you know? Like... I couldn't be me. You know, I wouldn't know anything about that, but, you know. Good luck with unemployment.
Jen cut.